Sure. Thanks for the question. I think the startup ecosystem in India is at an incredibly exciting space. I think I still consider myself very much a part of this generation, and I have literally seen the change in the last 10 years for myself, or I would say last 15 years. So ever since I passed out of law school to now, where literally, you would pick up the paper, then you would not read about so many unicorns. You would not read about things like apps and super apps. So I think it's an incredibly exciting place, and I think what's heartening to see is that there are also startups getting into every sort of field, right? So it's not that they're limited to their only. Of course, technology is the backbone, but what I mean is that they're across different industries, right? And whether it's a startup looking to solve the problem for backward women, or it's a startup looking to do things with soil conservation, or it's a startup, a more obvious one, facing the consumer and looking to deliver products. I think each of those are getting backed by investors, and I think each of those are at the cusp of something really incredible. And I think what fuels that further is just the incredible mindset of the government, right? Which is sort of doing enough and more to sort of promote the startup ecosystem. I remember I was in that room when Mr. Amitabh Khan sort of gave the keynote address for Startup India. This is a few years back, and there was just so much, you could feel the excitement in that room, right? And I think that's just testament to where we are today, right? So I think it's incredibly exciting, and I think why this course is wonderful. Coming to the second part of your question, as I delivered my lecture recently, I realized that the one thing you can't put a price on, and which is of incredible value, is that you gain all this amazing practical experience while you're working, and then you're talking to students who are going to go out there and maybe occupy similar positions, whether at a leading corporate law firm or an in-house role, or for that matter, do anything else in the legal field. And then this course will allow them to understand that what are the practicalities, and how do you really apply everything you learned at law school in the jobs you do. And I think it just shows, because I think there was a lot of interest in the course. I think a lot of people signed up for the course, and I, for one, really enjoyed sort of giving my lecture, and I'm hoping it was as well received by the students. I think the General Counsel Association of India, is, first off, just off the bat, right? It's incredible that it's, doing the work it's doing, right? It's this incredible forum, where, their sort of vision and mission, which I think, is important to have for any organization today. And I said that in my lecture as well. But coming back, I think it's, vision and mission is to make sure that, there is a sort of collective place where, in-house counsels can sort of meet and discuss issues of relevance and talk about what it really takes to be call it general counsel, call it country counsel. Different organizations use different names. And also, I think it's also, doing a lot to sort of promote the fact that this is a very sort of obvious career choice for people now, right? And people are realizing that there is enough and more you can contribute by sort of being a part of, or being an in-house counsel. And you are front and center in any organization. You are very important. And I think the association's doing incredible work there. And I think, of course, just the fact that, they did this tie-up with NLU Delhi, and I'm sure there are more in the pipeline with different universities. I think that also is incredible, because you are bringing, people who were students together with people who are students, right? And I don't think there's any better way to learn. I think there is a big sort of connection there instantly, where, you're able to connect with people and you're able to benefit those people, right? So I think, I, for one, am absolutely impressed by the work they're doing, especially the initiative which they've done now, which is the startup mindset course with NLU Delhi. And really, I mean, I'm excited about everything else there is to come.